Hey folks, and welcome to Subjective Thoughts. And our comic for today is Canto 3, Lionhearted, Issue 3 by IDW. Now there is fighting, big-ass spiders, the fuck ugly fury, magic, the really large army in this one. So if you are in any way squeamish, you have been warned. Also, spoilers. Alright, here are the names of all the who did writing, all that. I've checked since the last one, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same team on this one. All the names are the same. Alright, so finally progressing with Canto. Oh, also, good news. I found issue 4. So after this, I'll be able to continue. Sorry, to continue. Hopefully I might find the other two. I may have received them and they got lost. Alright, so on to this, to issue 3. So in the last one, in the second one where we left off, Aluara and Canto are going to go to the Foresta Wastes. I'm gonna leave that name again here because fuck me, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's a very, very cold place with ice and snow. To look for the... Okay, last issue they were called Viken. The Viken people. The people of the Hermit. But in here, for some reason, they changed it. I mean, when I read it, I was like, is there a typo or something? Because now they're like, what are they called? Just a second, let me find that. Let's see. Where are they? Here, Vikos. Now it's Vikos. It's Vikus. I'll also leave it here on screen. I just don't get it. That they decided to change it from the car, bike, no, motorcycle. Did they decide to change it, like, between issue 2 and issue 3? Because it was Viken. And now it's Vikos. Or is... I don't know. Anyway, just so you know, now it's Vikos for some reason. Yeah, so they're looking for the Vikos people. They went on the journey. Falco and Ricotta were about to to go to the city of Dis with a few more of the Tin Men to surprise attack the Shrouded Man. Alright, so we started the story with Ricotta, Falco, there's Ricotta, yeah, that's him, and that's Falco, and these other 3 Tin Men, I think, yeah. Okay, so these 2 I think might be twins. This lady here and this gentleman might be twins. Not sure. And that's Nico. Shockingly, I actually remember their names. Alright, so they're going to the sewer system of the city of Dis to break in. They pull out one of these, what would you call them? Oh, what's the word? Well, this opening. They pull this off of the opening. Ricotta thinks they won't be able to, but they do manage. Falco tells them, come on, just pull. They pull it off. Ricotta grumbles like the lucky break. Anyway, they go in. They get inside the sewer. And they, Falco turns on a torch. And they're like, okay, so when we get into the city, stick to the shadows. And if we're asked to say that we're soldiers here to pledge loyalty to the Shrouded Man from the west. And Ricotta said, didn't we say from the north? Falco replies, it's better we don't say anything at all. So they're there, about to continue going, and then a big spider, fucking big spider, comes out of one of the tunnels. I think where they came in, or anyway, a tunnel near them, and attacks Nico. this one. And then the twins, let's call them the twins, they shoot arrows, so it's like they're archers. They shoot arrows at Spider and kill it, saving Nico. Then Ricotta takes out another spider. But then suddenly a lot of spiders start to arrive. So the Falco's like, run! So they all run until they see an opening, but it's locked. I mean, sealed with this. But Falco just goes ahead forward like a ram and just bursts it open. It makes them fly off and they all escape. So they're now under the bridge where you can exit the city of Dis. And they see that they are too late. The Shrouded Man's already sending his army. So Ricotta's like, we have to go warn Canto. And then Falco says, all right, let's go back into the tunnel. Prepare to fight. Form. But then a heavy stick gets laid down in front of them, and it's two giant-ass creatures. Well, not that giant, but yeah, big creatures. Saying that, the one says, you're not going anywhere. The Shrouded Man wants to see you. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, I knew this would happen from the previous issue. I was like, they're gonna get fucked over. They're not gonna be, the Shrouded Man's gonna capture them. This is a stupid idea. And I was correct. Yeah, what is this? This is kind of a goblin? No, it's not a goblin. Alright, the Shrouded Man is waiting to meet you. Sorry, that's what he said. So yeah, I knew this would end like that. They would get captured. Because what were they going to do? The Shrouded Man can see everything. Anyway, hopefully they'll live until the next issue. Fingers crossed. Now then we move to Aluara and Canto and the Molrax. They reached the location that was in the Hermit's map, or Baldy. I'm just gonna say Baldy. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that, but fuck it. So Baldy, yeah, they use her map, they get to the location, but there's nothing there. And Canto's, getting a bit, not getting a bit, he feels not frustrated, I guess starting to feel a bit of desperation, because they're there. So either the city is going to materialize in front of them, or Baldy's map is wrong. Canto doubts himself, but Aluara assures him, telling him, Canto, you always trusted yourself. You did. And when all these things you've done, you climbed the Emerald Tower, you faced off the Shrouded Man, you freed my people and yours from 2 curses. When I gave up, you brought me back my family. And for that, I owe you a debt. Forever. So she asks Canto, so do you think, this was all a mistake coming here? Because he's not sure, what if he can't convince the Vikos to join them, to fight alongside them, to fight the Shrouded Man. But after she asks him, he hesitates for a moment, but then he says, no, I don't. I don't think it's a mistake. So they said then the Molrax arrives as well, slightly before that, carrying a bone of some sort. Well, Laura says, you really gotta give him a name. But, for Kento's people, names are very important, because they weren't allowed to have them. So, he wants to find the perfect name for him. Or when the right name will come, the right name anyhow. So they set up the camp, Aluara and the Molrax are sleeping. And Aluara does get herself some furs for this journey. It's like she gotta go with that. She needs something warmer. And Canto has a longer scarf thing. Yeah, scarf. Almost kind of, yeah, the longer, maybe almost like a mini cape. So I don't know if that means he gets cold or not. So those two are sleeping. They're coughing, that's my dad. Oh. Anyway, those two are sleeping. And Kanto is staring at the fire. And as he is looking at it, we get to rehear the story of the three sisters. The Furies weren't always the Furies. The Shrouded Man arrived and he turned them into the Furies. Before that, there were three sisters who really loved their people and really loved each other. So out of the fire, he suddenly sees his face, and then a robed hand grabs him and pulls him into this realm of memories. And is the one remaining Fury. I don't get it. Like, the Shrouded Man told her in the last issue, bring your sisters. But in the last story, the second one, they were both killed. So does that mean the sisters are inside of her? I mean, fuck knows. Maybe it'll be clear in the next issue. Definitely not in this one, though. Right. Anyhow, she brought Kento there to this realm. She tells him the Shrouded Man won't set foot here because he doesn't want to remember anything. The Shrouded Man is, he's suppressing a lot since he didn't succeed in his quest all those hell knows how many years or maybe even centuries ago. So he took out his heart and he doesn't want to remember anything. So he won't go there. What the Fury wants, because Kento has the Shrouded Man's heart, she wants him to tell her what he sees about her and her sisters. Because they don't remember, how their lives were before they were serving the Shrouded Man. So Kento sees this kingdom. I think those three shapes there were meant to be like three towers or something. Or maybe castles. I thought at first it might be people, but I think they're towers. Maybe. And then who I assumed to be the three Furies before they were Furies, sitting around the bed with an old man, might be their father, possibly. And then you see the Shrouded Man walking inside a village, and then he's standing in a doorstep. So I'm assuming that's the day that the Shrouded Man arrived. Alright, before that, Kento's like, you expect me... Oh, no, wait. Oh, wait, not before. Right, it's after he sees it, he says, you expect me to help you? After what you've done? And then he's like, the only way I'll help you is if you, I'll only tell you what I saw if you turn back to this and leave now. The Fury gets angry. She's like this robed figure, and she has a face coverage except her glowing eyes. But then she turns back to her form with the armor on. And she grabs Kento and says, before this is all over, slave, you will tell me what you've seen there. And that's it. And then she grabs him and throws him out of that, realm. Realm. She throws him out of there and he lands back in front of the fireplace with the snow. But it's morning now. Yeah, I think it was night before. So now it's morning. Kanto just landed on the snow, and Aluar is yelling, Kanto, the ice is breaking, run! But there's nothing he can do. He falls, he manages to grab on, but he can't hold it. He screams he needs help, he's about to fall. The Molrax jumps forward, he grabs his hand, then pulls him towards him. But they both fall. The ice breaks beneath them. The Molrax wraps his arms around Kento to protect him. But then they are both caught inside a net. And then in the last in the last image we see is Kento and the Molrax in the net. Kento's looking up and you see a few slavers. The one that's talking to him, he says, explain yourself, slave. and he's holding Aluara by her cape. And then there's one holding them in the net, and then there's another one behind them. And that's it. That's how this one ends. So yeah, we are indeed progressing. I'm suspecting this again might be where there'll be another series. And this isn't the end of the story, because we're already, in issue 3, halfway through, and I'm starting to doubt we'll see the Shrouded Man and Canto fight. I hope we will. But, there's all these things that Canto still needs to do, and I kind of think, there might be more after this, but I'm not certain. I do hope we get to see them at least fight in this issue, at least face off, but I do wonder if we'll get to see Canto actually put the heart inside of him or not. Oh, fingers crossed. But yes, that was, this is going good. I wonder what's gonna happen to all of these guys as well. Will the Shrouded Man, kill them? Or will he keep them there to watch him win? Alright, these two chuckleheads really should have just done what Canto said and stayed there. Because I don't know who's leading the Tin Men if they're gone and Kento's gone as well. What's gonna happen to Canto when he finds out? Will they all live? They already lost that lady friend they have. Ah, man, I wish I remembered her name. But yeah, it is what it is. So for now, we shall see what happens. Alright, a few pages of the art, although, again, it's the same. I wish I could show you some of the further pages in, but I can't. This is still too new. Alright, so there they are. They're outside the city of this. See, there's all of them. I really like her color. It's very pretty. Oh yeah, let's show it up close. So as you can see, there they all are. As always, I can't say every time I love the art. I do. If you watched the previous ones. So yeah, there we go. You see that's their plan. I guess those are their 3, or at least some of their 3 most skilled fighters. There you see, I wonder, these 2 are in fact twins? Are they like brother and sister? Or just close friends that are very similar to each other? I can't help but wonder about that. Because we don't know how Kentos are made. Obviously not the old-fashioned way. So fuck knows. Oh, there's a spider. So he's about to jump on him, on Nico. Over there. Yeah. And so that's the art. It's always good. Yeah, so that's about it. It's left to be seen what will happen in the next issue. I think by issue 4, though, the next one, it might be clear if this will continue longer or not. But I still think it might. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Alright, folks, so let me know what you think about this one. Have you read Canto? Are you reading this series? If so, let me know. Alright, and that is it. Now remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!